Hi friends, it's Becky, and I just got my companion bundle for the Key Lime Pie Bargain Bead Box, and I'm going to open it up and organize it into my 15 grid organizer in just a minute. But just to tell you what the companion bundles are, they are usually beads that are put together from what they have in stock or things that they may have ordered for it at Bead Box Bargains. That is the sister store for Bargain Bead Box, where they sell closeout beads at pretty decent prices. And one of the things about that is that they started last year putting together bundles of beads that could accompany or enhance or be, just an additional assortment of beads matching the Bargain Bead Box that goes out for the subscribers. They've generally been very limited in supply. Once they sell out, they're gone. Sometimes they've done like a version 2 or a version 3, depending on how popular they are. For this one, they actually made up a bunch of them. So hopefully a lot of my friends out there who've missed out on the companion bundles before were able to get one of these, so you can enjoy it too. If you're waiting for yours and you want it to be a surprise, go ahead and hit save for later and come watch this after you get yours. But if you want to see what's in it, keep watching and we'll take a look at it. I've got a little list here of all the companion bundles. This is actually different. This is the first time they gave us like a printed list of that. So it's kind of like getting a second Bargain Bead Box. I got a few other things from the sister store too. So we'll look at those real quick, and then we'll open up the companion bundle, and we'll just have some fun with it. I was feeling really springtimey with some of my purchases, so I got some of these light pastel-y crystal bicones. They're just really, really pretty. But also this little hexagonal aventurine pendant. I'm going to actually bring this with me when I go to visit my sister next month so that she can use it with some of her other green designs, because it doesn't have metal on there that will harm her, and we can work out a way to wire wrap it together. I think that that's something that fun that we can do. Yep, and then I've got these little charms. They're little swirly charms. They are stainless steel. It is fined $14.97 for that. Oh, that hexagonal pendant was PNDT $29.44. I'm not going to do like a super long unboxing. Also, I really love these little moon and star spacers. That's SPC 1738. And this is the free gift that they sent me. It's some check glass heart-shaped leaf beads with this really pretty like travertine finish on that. That's really, really nice. And then we've got, again, some crystals. I've got a few. These ones are rondelles. Looks like they are the rounds, and that light blue is crystal 3967. This rosaline color is 3964. This frosted opal is 3963. And then these are, oh, they're not bicones. None of them are. Wait, this one is. This is the only bicone. And then this pink one is 3965. This one is 4059 for the bicone. So that was just my very, very tiny little shop haul that I got with this order. It's just a few things that I wanted to grab from the sister store. Because, I like some really pretty crystals sometimes. They're very springtimey. So let's get these guys out. And they are all labeled too, so I don't need to read down the list because everything is here on this label. I did do a brief look through, and it looks like the only nickel-free item are some of these bead caps. Their rope detail bead caps are nickel-free. Everything else we can probably assume has a little bit of nickel in it. So that's just some info to know when you go through it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to open this just like I do the Bargain Bead Boxes. I love that. Love these. Alright, and I'm going to start with some of the larger beads. Excuse me. And we'll get these strands out, and then we'll go through each of these. Alright. This looks like we've got some 10mm green calcite. They are dyed. They are 7 inches of these. Where is my ladybug dish? All right, here we go. I like to put my beads on the ladybug dish to get them up close to the camera. And that way the camera won't be confused by things behind it, and you get a clear idea of that color. These are definitely like sour apple flavored beads in my mind. They are the Granny Smith color. 100%. I'm going to get them in this section. The 10mm beads, which is one of the larger sizes that we usually get. And it looks like there are enough of them that they don't quite fit in one section. So I'm going to take down this little separator and we can put some things in there on top of them. They look absolutely gorgeous. And then it looks like we've got some aventurine. These are faceted aventurine rounds. They're 8mm in size, and this is a generous 14.5-inch strand. I love a green aventurine. It is one of my favorite gemstones. Look at that pretty color. So pretty. And also, since this is a longer strand, I'm probably going to need to lay down a section for this too. Often when they run out of the companion bundles, some individual items may still be available for sale separately. And yep, I am going to need to lay that down. So you have two sections with lots of beads. I love that. Absolutely love that when that happens for us. Right, another strand here. Get a couple more of these before we start looking at the individual and assorted item bags. These are 6x4 crystal faceted rondelles in sea green shimmer. Okay, I'm just going to give this a little wiggle. Wiggle it just a little bit. Because look at that shimmer, look at that sparkle. I absolutely love that. All right, oh, and this was 16 inches of these beads. They should all, because they are smaller than the other ones, fit in this section. They're ethereal, you know? And ethereal green. Next we've got some faceted quartz dyed cube beads in sea green. They are 7x8mm and we've got 6.5 inches. How pretty are those? That is such a subtle green. I think I want to paint my kitchen cabinets that color. I love getting beads that are different sizes and shapes than normal, like these ones. All right. Now we've got some 4mm crystal facet light cones. They're light topaz with AB, and we've got 12 inches of this one. And again, I'm going to wiggle this so we get some sparkle, because I think we all need a little sparkle in our lives. So one of the things that I like to do when I get my companion bundles is pull out my Bargain Bead Box and my companion bundle and make 2 sets of jewelry in one video. So look forward to that because I am already making plans. The next, we've got some 3mm cubic zirconia faceted round beads. They are olivine color, and they are 14.5 inches of this. When I get really small strands like this, I like to keep the beads on the strands and not unstring them. Isn't that a beautiful color? Once more with the sparkle. Alright, now I may move this in a little bit, but for right now I'm just going to set this on top of these bicones because there's room for that, and there's so much more that needs to go in here. I'm going to roommate situation them. Alright, this is really cool. These are 12 by 8mm glass flower. It's a bead mix. And there are 16 of these guys. It looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in each of 4 colors. We've got yellow, green, pink, and orange. It's very much a springtimey mix of beads. Let's get these guys on there. That's going to be a lot of fun to play around with. Yes. Yes. I'm excited about those. All right. Let's take a look at our spacers. These are gold-plated brass fancy corrugated round spacer beads. There are 30 of them, and they are 6 by 5mm. I'm going to put a couple of them on here so you can look at that. And that corrugation is curvy corrugation. They look like those little like wind thingies that spin around on the top of roofs. Sorry, that's what they look like to me. Oh boy, so we've got those in there. Next we've got some of these ginkgo leaf charms. There are 10 of these. They are 11.5 by 17.5mm. And some of them are upside down and some of them are right side up, so you can see both sides. See, they've got a little bit of a curvature to them. I'm going to stick these guys over here. I think that's a good place for them. Ooh, these are really interesting. They are 11mm green aventurine half round charms. And I think Lauren might have gone into bigger detail with these in the official reveal, which is on the Bead Box Bargains YouTube channel. They're like teeth. Sorry, they are. But yeah, I'm going to set them right in there, over there in that corner. These bead caps are the ones that are nickel free, the round rope detail ones. They are 8mm in size, and there are 30 of them in this box. I'm just going to flip a couple of more of these over so you can see both sides of them with that rope detail. They're 8mm in size, which means they're going to be just a little bit big on these 8mm beads. But that also means that they won't hide the beads. Sometimes when you put a bead cap on, your bead just kind of disappears inside of there. And so it's just all the bead cap. But that should give you a little more space on them as well. But they also, I wonder if they would fit well on the back side of these guys. Let's see. Oh, they do. They do. That's a great addition to these. All right, looks like we've got some findings. Those are all going to go in the same spot. In the meantime, though, let's take a look at this new jade serpentine teardrop pendant. It is 25mm. And I'm going to hold it up here so you can see some of the light shining behind it and through it. See that cloudy bit. And I'm going to bring it up here so you can get a better idea of the color. That is a really, really pretty teardrop. I'm going to stick it in here with these guys. So they are together. And you know what? Maybe this guy can have his own room after all. There we go. So let's get this pendant. Is 22.5 by 30 millimeters, 18 karat gold plated stainless steel ginkgo leaf pendant. That's going right in there. And then we've got a stainless steel half round pendant. It's got some fan detail on it. It is 12.5 by 25 millimeters. That's on both of those. Sticking that one right in there. And then we've got a couple more. We've got some 7.5 by 15 millimeter, 24 karat gold stainless steel half round charms. So they're just little mini versions of that one. They're going in there with that too. And let's put our little, you know what, actually, let's do our fans and our ginkgos separate. Since I've got room, since I've got space for these things. Ginkgos there, fans here. Oh. I almost didn't do this one either. Okay, so these are 18 karat gold brass plated ginkgo charms, and I really love oh, these are connectors. They have a loop down there and a loop up top. These are really cool. Yep, links. Ginkgo leaf links. They are 14 by 12 millimeters in size. We've got 4 of them. I'm sticking them over here. My ginkgo. Oh boy. Yeah, that's going to make a great necklace. I can just tell you that much right now. Then we've got our 14 by 11 with an 18 millimeter bar. Gold plated brass toggle clasp. And it has that detail that makes it kind of look like there's bark or something, like it's a branch. I'm going to stick this in here with my fans. And there are 2 brass and polyester tassel pendants in here. I love tassels. Alright, so you can see one side of it has this steel cut detail on the ring. The other side is plain. So that's the back side and the front side. I absolutely love tassels, and these are perfect tassels. I'm sticking them right in here with these other fans. And that is the Key Lime Pie companion bundle from Bead Box Bargains. And let me just pull out the Bargain Bead Box that this is the companion bundle for. I have already made at least one project with that. So I don't have all of the beads in here that I started with. Actually, no, did I do 2 projects? I can't remember if I did or not. But there we go. Do you see how well they go together? They're pretty fantastic. The only thing is, this is such an orange yellow. Like, yeah, but that's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, we've got our candy apple green. We've got some darker aventurine colors. We've got some chip beads. We've got some more of that serpentine. That is pretty fantastic, and they definitely go together. Absolutely love them. Alright, I'm going to put a link in the description below for Bead Box Bargains, and also Bargain Bead Box, because if you are a subscriber to Bargain Bead Box, you get 30% off at the sister store whenever you purchase it. So, you know, my purchase of this companion bundle was 30% off. It was not bad. I also got free shipping on it. Hooray! Anyway, I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and until next time, happy beading.